My Lords, I wanted to start off by saying that I really thought that the Noble Lord Mann spoke very powerfully, and it was not hyperbole. I actually think we can't almost describe how serious the mood is at the moment. This is a serious time historically in terms of anti-Semitism. This isn't just some rhetorical flourish. So I want to have that on the record. I myself am not frightened by the phrase "Free Palestine," and I don't want to give the Noble Lord the Minister any more excuses to clamp down on demonstrations or free speech, because goodness knows he's done a fair amount of that over a period of time that I've been here. But I do think that it's a grim but maybe fitting backdrop that this statement on the frightening rise of anti-Semitism, that we have as a backdrop the debate today on Gaza ceasefire in the other place, albeit performative, because I will note that not one life will be saved and there won't be a ceasefire as a consequence of it. Nonetheless, that debate descended into a nasty mood of sectarianism, and worse, tonight we heard dark allegations that physical threats were made to elected members that has poisoned the democratic procedures of this Parliament. And I think you associate anti-Semitism with those kind of dark stories, and we are actually in a building that's witnessed it today, never mind the protesters outside. A much smaller incident that I'd like the Minister to comment on, though, one that cheered me up, and it might sound minor, but after that unpleasant incident earlier this week of the covered-up Star of David necklace on the statue of Amy Winehouse that the Noble Lord Coker rightly referred to as so shocking, even though it seems so small, I was so pleased to see that a non-Jewish member of the public had gone out of their way to skive off work and go and scrape off the sticker from the statue. And I know that because it was reported by the group Our Fight, a new grassroots campaign of non-Jews challenging British anti-Semitism that was set up after October the 7th. So I wonder if the Minister might agree on the importance of such solidarity that cuts across identity politics and all sorts of party tribalism, and I think was summed up by the New York Mayor Eric Adams' speech, "Israel, your fight is our fight." But that actually so much of the anti-Semitism we're seeing today and so much of the reactions to the war on Gaza have become around both, I'm sad to say, religious, racial identity and some of the most divisive, regressive sides of society, and we should call for a universal condemnation of the racism of anti-Semitism.
Well, I agree entirely with the Noble Lady, and she will know that I'm not brave enough to restrict her freedom of speech in any way at all. I think it goes back to what I said when I quoted Rabbi Sachs. He pointed out that anti-Semitism may begin with the Jews, but it doesn't end there. So it's for all of us to combat it.
My Lord, can I thank the Minister for his words, and thank you particularly for